This is my 13th year in Girl Scouting. I started as a daisy in kindergarten.
This is my 6th year.
I've been a Girl Scout pretty much my whole entire life since I was 5 years old. Currently I am enrolled at Thiel College as a sophomore. I'm a mathematics major and I'm involved with the honors program on campus, so I volunteer through that. I'm also still involved with Girl Scouting.
We've kind of always done what the girls in my troop wanted to do, and one of those things has always been camping. We've always been outdoors focused. We always go camping.
I was getting into all this, earning badges, and it was really cool. And it was more just being a girl and spending time with a lot of girls. I learned a lot of leadership. It's community, it helps you create your future, and it helps you impact the other people who are around you, and it shows that you're the leader that you should be, and it helps you have courage of becoming a grown-up.
In Girl Scouting, I've had a lot of unique opportunities that I would not have had in other areas. One being travel. I've been able to go to New York City and to Washington, D.C. with my troop. And then with council, I was able to go to Houston, Texas for National Convention. And I'm also going to Utah this year. I was also able to represent our council in Columbus last year, and I was able to speak about my Gold Award at a legislative meeting.
I was an elected national delegate for 3 years, and during that time I went to the 2011 National Convention in Houston to represent our council. And I'm really excited to go back as a National Young Woman of Distinction for the 2014 National Convention in Salt Lake City, Utah. Well, it's really cool to be around so many other Girl Scouts, and there's all the local Girl Scouts from that community that it's in. And then there's everyone from all over the country. And it's really cool to meet girls from all over the country, and there's girls who come from around the world. And it's just so cool to meet them because we all have something in common.
So before the phone call, I was sitting in my college dorm, kind of stressing out about college and about tests and due dates and everything. So when I got the call that I was nominated, my mood completely switched. I was not stressed anymore. I kind of took a step back, relaxed, and realized, I got through my Gold Award and people are noticing. So I'm also going to be able to get through college and all the challenges that it poses.
I'd like to thank you guys, because it's just all these women and all these girls that I met all the way through. It just helped me know what I need to do in my life, and know that what this means to me. I will look back and say, I was a Girl Scout.
When I first started my Gold Award project, I got in contact with Children's Services, and then I met with them to determine what my community needed to help educate and inspire people to help children in their lives who are being abused. Child abuse awareness was really important for me to focus on, because when I was younger, I was abused as a child, and I didn't know who to turn to, what to do, going through all of it. So I wanted to take my Gold Award project as an opportunity to help children going through the same thing that I did. So one of the things that we decided we wanted to do was make display boards for all the libraries in Ashtabula County. So I made 9 display boards in total, and those were displayed during April, which is Child Abuse Awareness Month. We also made t-shirts for Child Abuse Awareness Month to help get the word out about it. I also had my high school support Child Abuse Awareness Month by wearing blue on April 10th, which is Child Abuse Awareness Day, Wear Blue to Work Day. And I also had the opportunity to speak at various groups in my community, one of them being the Children's Services Annual Luncheon, where I was the keynote speaker. I was able to speak in front of over 200 people about my experience with child abuse, And it was actually a very unexpected part of my Gold Award. We were not planning on it in the beginning, and it was almost my favorite part because being able to talk and share my story actually ended up having other people tell their story to me, some of them for the first time. And I felt that connecting with victims was a really important part of my project that we did not plan on in the beginning. I also was able to speak, like I said, to other small organizations at my church, my local Rotary meeting, and everyone was very supportive of it, and it was actually kind of helped me heal as well. One thing that I will always remember about Girl Scouting is a sense of belonging. When I first went through everything with child abuse and my father first went away to prison, I did not know where I fit in life. I felt broken, I felt useless, and when I went to Girl Scout meetings, everything felt normal to me. And it was one place where I could go, that it was still normal, and as I aged, I felt through Girl Scouts, I can excel and I have a story to share. And so, belonging.
I met Hattie Larlam, which is a wonderful nonprofit organization, and they provide long-term disability care for their residents. I met them at a tolerance fair at the Solon Rec Center, and we set up a meeting, and they told me about the kinds of projects I could do for them, and I decided that I was going to build them some handicap accessible or wheelchair accessible picnic tables so that their residents could go outside and enjoy the outdoors. The difference between them and normal picnic tables is that they're higher, because with normal picnic tables, the arms of the wheelchair can't fit underneath. So the person in the wheelchair is forced to sit really far away from the table. And even if it doesn't have the benches attached on the side, in which case they'd have to be at the end, they couldn't be close enough to the table, so they have to be higher. So then I made the tables higher, and then the benches are higher to match, and the benches are separate so they can sit anywhere on the table. And they're also half benches, so you can put a person in a wheelchair next to a person on the bench, and it gives them the flexibility with that table that they can sit wherever they want, which is something they don't normally get. My favorite part of Scouts has always been camping and being outside, and I realized that these people aren't able to be outside and enjoy the outdoors like we are, and that was something that needed to be fixed. Well, they were so happy. They were so excited, because that's something that they'd really never gotten to do before, and now they can, and it's really fulfilling. I did patent my designs, and the reason I did that is because I want them to be able to be free for everyone. I don't want anyone to be able to charge people for them or make money off them, so I had to protect my designs and my ideas because I want them to be free. My designs are now on the Lowe's website under the Creative Ideas webpage, so they're out there for everyone.
My project was creating a garden at Community Health Center, and it was for the women who lived there, and the program is called Touchstone. And Touchstone is there because to help the women recover from drugs, mostly from heroin. And I made this garden for the women to recover because I learned a lot about horticulture and how gardens help people who work with gardens who are recovering from drugs or depression, and also just to help them with their economy, because when I was done, they didn't need to buy any vegetables at all in the summertime. So it was a pretty neat experience watching the women also bond with their children with the garden. My inspiration was watching the women at Community Health Center the first time I went there, and they said they needed something and they're missing something. So I went outside in the little playground area, and I looked to the left and I didn't see anything there. But then I was like, they need something to have a responsibility in this place. They can't build something, but I can build something. I have Asperger's syndrome, so it wasn't easy. The flexibility, the strength, sometimes my feelings. I really didn't get what I was doing. So it was an easy route. I do have a disability, and you don't look at me like, oh, you have a disability, but I do. People like, oh, you're Asian, you're so smart, and blah blah blah. I'm like, no. I have something that draws me back a lot, and it's not my fault. But that Gold Award project helped me with courage. It helped me with what I need to do in my life. But like I said, it wasn't easy. It helped me a lot with, like I said, with courage and getting myself out there. And it helped me with the leadership of what I need to be.